Hey everybody, Zigil here, and today we're going to be doing a video about an AI-powered tank that I haven't been able to do in quite a while, and of course now I finally get a chance to, so I have to say I think you guys are going to like this. It's part reporting, part reactions, so we're going to see it, and we're going to be able to get into it, but I think you guys are going to like what you see here. Now, granted, we've seen stuff like this before where it's like, you know, we have the cameras mounted, we have the guns mounted and everything like that, but apparently this tank, as well as another one, is meant to do something completely different. So now this is already pretty rad right here. I mean, granted, you've seen the eyes, you've seen the optics before, but the thing about this tank is nobody's driving it at all. Nobody's driving it. This is apparently all AI, and it's programming. And the cool part about that is like, now we're seeing a little bit more of what we can do when we remove the team inside the tank and what we can get done. And of course, I mean, this thing already looks deadly enough as it is. I'd actually hate to be in front of this thing. We've managed to create some impressive tools, robots over the years, medbots, space bots, and now this one, of course, is for warfare. Yeah, Melrim Robotics and Kongsberg Defense and Aerospace, which we're going to be looking at that video just to see exactly what it is. The result of a deadly, terrifying AI tank. And apparently it's autonomous robotics, And I actually would tend to believe in the strength of this because there's nobody in that tank. There's nobody in it. It's all driven by robotics engineering. This thing is probably not piloted. It's not like a drone. And apparently there's another tank by Melrim. It's working on something called Themis, which means Tracked Hybrid Modular Infantry System. And apparently it's supposed to be the size of a washing machine and should provide troops with transport options and detect dispose of IEDs. So I mean, this is interesting. So I mean, like, granted, you can see it up here in the top right. And of course you can see just like a few other scenarios or different ones of it, but we're going to get to a video of it. I have to say, that's a pretty strong intro right there. You know, I don't know what it is about seeing this, mainly this right here with the reticles and the optics, but it kind of reminds me a little bit of something like that. Oh, whoa. Go back. Cow. I'm sorry, but that thing just shot off like a freaking semi-automatic right there. And that actually makes me wonder how many rounds can this thing fit into its main body, because there's nobody in there to take up any space, and there's nothing else to take up any space. That thing just shot freaking off, man. You know, I like the combination of the drone capturing all that, and then you just get this awesome Michael Bay-esque scene going through. That's crazy. But man, this thing looks freaking deadly too.
Genius.
Okay, so that was kind of a really short look at the new tank there. And the thing is like, you know, again, that right there just raises a few questions for me, like what that thing can actually do in a wartime situation. And, you know, on a similar note though, I know I've went on crazy AI rants before, but at the same time, if it actually helps save troops, I'm kind of for it. But now they did actually post a video of the Themis, which is the Yeah. Yeah, that. She's a little bit larger than a washing machine. Actually, she looks just like maybe a couple of washing machines put together, if that's the same one we're looking at. Oh, she's got a sunroof. What the hell is that? Oh, it's got its own sonar. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so I'm assuming that is actually used to somehow determine if there's anything metallic out there in the field, possibly even heat signatures, which, not gonna lie, that's kind of cool, but mainly in a wartime situation. Man, this thing looks like it's gonna go dig us a septic. Oh. Is that barbed wire? Yes, I'm fully erect now. Holy cow, no, that wasn't barbed wire at all. That was a freaking extension cable linking up to a satellite or some kind of receiver. Whoa, man, this thing is nuts. Now, apparently this is also the Themis. You try climbing that tower. Oh, it's got a nice little holder there and everything. So, in a situation like, wartime, I mean, it's not exactly, I don't know, it can work. Of course, truth be told, I would have actually given something more to these, like the Themis, I would have given it some kind of gun or something like that. Oh, what's this? Good lord. Oh, good. Imagine a Roomba with a big-ass gun on it. Okay, this thing looks nuts. Okay, now, that right there, that's actually the difference between manned and unmanned, because as you can see, you have a guy over here who is operating this versus this wonderful thing over here, which is several different optics, including that loaded wonderful gun right there. Now, granted, yeah, that can be piloted too, but I would want to believe they're going to go with AI for this thing as well. Go underwater. Nice. Well, for those of you that like to haul things, this right here, this should do it. Oh god. That officially cemented the whole Terminator philosophy. Yeah, that's it right there, because I think we saw something similar to that in some of the films. And this thing has a turn radius of 0 millimeters. You mean this thing can turn on a freaking dime to meet any kind of enemy? Look at the ammo boxes on this thing. Okay, so you mean to tell me this thing can legit haul semi-trucks and other heavy... Oh, God. Oh, here goes a big boy. It has a silent mode. Oh, that's awesome. So you're never going to hear this thing coming up from right behind you. Holy crap. Runtime is 12 to 15 hours. And even on a full load, you're still, well, it's about full half hour to a half hour. Hour and a half, I guess. But still, this thing here, yeah, that thing is taking people out. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that. That's been a video I've been wanting to do for a good minute. But if you want to, you can actually go subscribe to Melrim Robotics, M-I-L-R-E-M Robotics. And you can see more about these tanks. And, of course, you'll see other related creators. But I honestly thought that is actually kind of a pretty cool thing to talk about, even though it's, well, not too cool, but, you know, at the same time, it's kind of... it's interesting to say the least. But so long as we keep that on the, you know, battlefield, I'm okay with that. But there is a part of me that does strongly believe that... I don't know about Citizen Patrol, but, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, and of course if you enjoyed Melrim Robotics, please leave a like. Do subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Melrim Robotics for more. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. And as always, my name is Zigil, and I'll see you later. Bye.